Excuse my French, but fuck me, some people are thick. The Daily Mail has coverage linked below of the Women's March against Trump, and scrolling through the pictures from around the world is an intensely depressing experience. Apparently they are marching in solidarity for something or other, though no one is quite sure what exactly. So because I clearly need an idiot to interpret this idiocracy, I figured the best place to find a translator is over at The Guardian. Suzanne Moore explains, link below. It is both an anti-Trump protest and a rally for women's rights. These two things are intimately connected. Trump is part of a backlash against feminism that has been a long time brewing. I see. Well, I don't, but go on. This is not hidden. His appointments include those who want to roll back reproductive rights for women who need them most. His promise is about unabashed white power. His victory is a victory for overt racism as well as overt sexism. So, the fact that the biggest killer of black people in America since 1973 has been abortion, linked below, but it is something to do with white power if marginally more black people are allowed to be born. That makes sense. Do go on, Miss Moore. The criticism that the goals of the march are too vague has some validity, though actually the organisers in Washington have thrashed out a series of goals to try and take into account the complicated meshings of race and gender. What, like banning these people? Link below. There are groups supporting this march whose politics are very far from mine, but I will have to get over myself. What, like the women you accused of being self-hating misogynists because they voted Trump? Link below. Oh, surely you remember, Miss Moore. The ones you said voted against their self-interest. The self-interest you defined as being about a string of dubious sexual allegations, link below, rather than about stuff that actually affects them. You know, things they voted for. And so she goes on, desperately trying to find some reason why this is not just about seeing politics as a football match and that no matter how shit your team is, you have to support it. And in the current situation, if all else fails, you can blame the ref, i.e. Putin. It is hardly a new observation, but it is these people on these various marches that are the reason the modern left is in such disarray and seemingly unelectable anywhere in the Western world, or in the case of Austria, except by rigging the election. I find myself shaking my head that the left should choose to protest a politician in favour of jobs and curtailing the excesses of capitalism. I suspect this lies at the root of the problem because, you see, you can say what you like about Trump, but he isn't the cookie-cutter Republican candidate, which perhaps explains why those trapped in the football team politics are so unhinged. But much the same thing happened with David Cameron, and much the same people came out and protested, and the only thing they achieved was to make the Labour Party unelectable. But try to explain this to a bunny ears leftist. Close bunny ears. It's like trying to drink the sea.